Top ClickUp tips and tricks. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing a quick overview of some of the tips and tricks that I have learned over the years using ClickUp, and I want to share with you guys because this can make your work so much more efficient and so much more faster. So let's get into it. Now, ClickUp is a project management or business management software, and there are a lot of different features that even on the free version of ClickUp, people don't realize that they have access to and can really help them out. So I'm going to go over some of these key features that I love using, and first off, I have favorites. So whenever you're using ClickUp, on the left side of your screen, you're going to find this favorite section, and there is nothing over here currently, but you can go into any of your spaces, and if you have anything that might be important to you, you can go on ahead and take a look at it. You can, make sure you're following it so you can add yourself as a watcher. And a lot of times you can add things to your favorites, and then you're like, okay, I really don't know what to do with the favorites tab, or, I don't have anything in it. But what you can do to actually make it more effective is that you can click on the pin section over here. So all of your favorites would be added to the top. So you can see you have your little section, and you can also, add more favorites. I don't have anything added to my favorites yet, but this is just like a sample setup. But you can see over here now I have my favorite section on the top, and you can go on ahead and move tasks around and mark them as your favorite, or mark a certain item as your favorite, and be able to manage things in a better format. So that is one of the first things I like to do. And after that, you also have some other things such as note taking. So when you're in your home section, sometimes you are thinking and you're working on things, and you have, a idea and you want to write it down. So often I write those things down on paper, and then I lose the paper. I don't know where I put it. It was just, a random thought, idea, especially when you're working on ClickUp, because you might have a finance project, like these sample spaces I created. So sometimes I have an idea in regards to my project, and then I write it down, and then I forget where I placed it, and then I can't remember my idea. And usually I get my ideas when I'm looking at the task space. So for that, you can click on your bottom right over here. You can see you have this little icon, and you can click on Notepad over here. And then you can just enter your notes. So whatever idea you have in mind, you can just jolt it down in your notes, and you can create multiple different notes. You can rename them, you can archive them, delete them, add them as a task instead, so you can convert it into a task, or even convert it into a document later on as well. And this can be a super helpful space in terms of keeping your thoughts organized. Maybe you had a thought and you discussed it with your boss, and they're like, oh, this is actually a good idea, may get into a document. So you can directly go into your notepad and convert it into a doc. Or if you had an idea and then you're like, okay, this is actually a functional idea, so you can add it to a task. So all of that stuff can really help you in managing your thoughts and ideas. Now, next up on my next tip using Monday.com is creating your tasks more efficiently in the form of a view. So let's say I have my construction of a building, and it just confuses me. Let's say I don't understand some of the parts of it, or I don't really know what the timelines are going to look like. For that, you can just click on view over here, and then you can click on timeline and click on add view, and you can create a timeline chart. Now, what the timeline section enables you to do is not only view everything in the form of a timeline, but when you're setting up tasks, you can even set them up directly. So let's say on the 11th, I want to meet with a business partner. Then on the 12th, I want to get approval from my boss. And on the 14th, I want to discuss with another management member. So you can really structure your business or project in a more efficient way. And you can zoom this out or zoom it in as well. And you can also click on overdue or unscheduled tasks and schedule them on a certain date. So this can also help in just managing everything with your times in mind. Now, next up on my tips and tricks is the everything section. So a lot of times people are like, why do I need a everything section? This information is useless to me. There's so much stuff, it's not related to me. Why should I view the everything section? But the everything section can be a lifesaver if you want to manage your own personal tasks. So For that, you can just go into your everything section and you can filter out information in accordance to what you want. So you can click on filter tasks and you can filter them by the person that they are assigned to. So you can filter them by your own name and see everything that was assigned to you, what you have accomplished, what is in progress that you're doing, what is, what projects that did you fail in, or you can, mark them by anything. So things that are urgent, you can filter out those, everything that is urgent within all these spaces, or things that are recurring, things that are related to a certain budget or review, or were just closed, deals that were just closed, or deals that are still open. So this can help you manage information categorically in a very efficient way for all of your boards, instead of having to go into the finance project and go into that, then go into the second project, go into the third space. So that can take, a lot more time. And if you're working on a time crunch, this is going to be super, super, super helpful. Now, moving on to my next tip, and this is a tip a lot of people don't even realize that they have access to, is that Clickup has a Chrome web extension. So, Clickup is super efficient in terms of integrating into your day-to-day business or projects, and this extension is super, super helpful in terms of emails. So, you can just add this Chrome extension, it's super simple to add. And what this enables you to do is that oftentimes I get emails from clients, I get emails from business partners, and I am not, really optimized for replying on time, and I don't understand what to do. I just leave those emails. I don't, get the time, or, I just don't relate my emails to my work very quickly. And this happens with a lot of people. So what you can do is you can integrate ClickUp's extension. Now, after that, what you can do is open your Gmail account. So I can just open my Gmail account over here. And let's say I have this email over here. I can open up ClickUp and I can just click on email, and I can go on ahead and attach my email, or just click on screenshot, and I can click on select area, screenshot the email that I just received, and I can click on done. And then I can go on ahead and attach this to a task. I can go on ahead and, attach or create a new task based on this email that I got, or, create a task and send it to another person. I can track my time over with this extension as well. And I also have, other basic features like emailing and managing my emails. So you can see I have this section over here, and now the entire email has been copied. So simply by clicking on the ClickUp icon, and now I can click on new task or attach to task and create a new task for my email. So all of these features are super integratable and helpful in setting up your ClickUp platform and making sure that you're actually optimizing it and using ClickUp more efficiently. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to get started with these tips and tricks. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.